Hello everyone. Hope you are doing well. So here we have one of the passage given below is followed by four alternative summaries. We need to choose the option that best captures the essence of the passage. So it's a summary based question. So we know that in summary based question we need to follow um, the different ideas or different tricks or different strategies to draw the suitable answer option, right, from the choice. So let's say that if you talk about the summary, what do you mean by summary? Summary is nothing but a succinct and concise information of the original test, right? Original text. So if you talk about that, this becomes the original text. So on the basis of that original text, so what we supposed to do, we supposed to find out a succinct information which is given out of this four option, right? So what we supposed to do, we supposed to uh, find out the main ideas or subordinate ideas or the ideas which are relevant to the text. So we shall not even put examples or quotate words or any of the statement which is not the author's command or author's ideas, right? So those of the things have to be filtered and make a kind of a logical statement, and that has to find out from the means option, right? Let's see that if I talk about this particular statement or the original text, what does the original text point out here? It says that as long back as 1819, in the decay of lying, Oscar Wilde warned artists and critics not to become infatuated with life at the expense of art. He wrote, art begins with abstract decoration, with purely imaginative and pleasurable work dealing with what is unreal and non existent. This is the first stage. Then life becomes fascinated with this new wonder and asks to be admitted uh, into the charmed circle. Art takes life as part of its rough material, recreates it, and refashions dream, and keeps between itself and reality the impenetrable barrier of beautiful style. So, of decorative or ideal treatment. The third stage is when life gets the upper hand and drives art out into the wilderness. This is the true decadence, and it is from this that we are now suffering. Wilde's words are Wilde's means Oscar Wilde's words on the decadence of a literary culture attracted to fame, gossip, and scandal are just as relevant today. By focusing too much on life in our reading of art, we must or we miss that which is purely imaginative and pleasurable. So the element of beauty, music, and mystery that differentiate poems and stories from politics and propaganda. Right. Now we have just read the text. Now look into the option, which of the option that can be uh, means considered as the best summary of the original text. So the first option said here that with respect to art, the first stage comprises pure insight and gratification, while the second one comprises elements from life that impregnate art. In the third one, life wins over art, hence all three revolve around moral retrogression, right? So the second option said the three stages of art comprises influence of life, inventive or visionary themes, and life being artless. Third option, life comprises three stages, the first one being unreal, the second one being a perfect combination of both life and art, and the third one which takes away art from life. Fourth said, art comprises three stages. First, where art is not real and gratifying. Second, when art welcomes life into its space and remodels it, keeping the style intact. And third, where life relegates art to the periphery. The third stage is prevalent with respect to the literary sphere. Now, if you look into that, means we need to identify which one of the option is considering as the most or best capture the essence of the passage. Now, the first option, which is stated about this, having with the error, right? That is what? Now, option one incorrectly suggests that all three stages revolve around moral retrogression. All three stages, all three stages, all three stages, all three stages is what? Revolve around, revolve around, revolve around moral retrogression. Moral retrogression. So, which is not a central theme in the passage actually, right? So, it is given that all three revolve around moral retrogression. So, that is not the central theme in the passage. Hence, you can eliminate this option one. Look at the option two, right? Option two point out the three stages of art comprises influence of life, inventive or visionary themes, and life being artless. Again, if you observe this option two, that comes with a kind of error. Now, what is that? Now that suggests of it simplifies and misrepresents the stages. What is that? The stages of art art describes in the passage. It doesn't accurately reflect the passage discussion of how art evolves in its relationship with life and the consequences of each stage. Each stage, isn't it? Each stage. So if you look into that, the description of life being artless is not a key element discussed in the passage. So, in that case, if you talk about option three, or sorry, option two, which will be also considered wrong. So, if I move to the next one, option three stated life comprises three stages, the first one being unreal, right? And the second one being a perfect combination of so and so. Now, this creates a kind of a means error here. What is that? Now, it completely reverses the focus, completely reverses the focus. You can say that focus of the passage. Focus of the passage. The passage is primarily about what? The stages of art. So it is nothing but the stages of art, right? The passage is nothing but indicating about the stages of art, not about the stages of life itself. Therefore, the description of life having three stages is incorrect, right? So when you're talking about this, right? So option four, which is the correct answer actually, because it stated art comprises three stages. First, where art is unreal and gratifying. Second, when art welcomes life into its space and uh, remodels it, keeping the style intact. And third, where life relegates art to the periphery. The third stage is prevalent with respect to the literary sphere. Obviously, most of the students can identify this option as the correct one. Why? Now, because it covers or it filters all the main points of the text. Second thing is called as option one, two, three. These are means having with some kind of a lacuna or means lack of ideas. So and even means you can say that it's simply indicating about lack of information also, right? On the basis of that, we can consider option one, two, three are eliminated. Option four is the appropriate choice to the question.